Hey, what's up, guys? It is me, RockerDGaming, bringing some more GTA
Yeah, I guess.
Vice City.
Just grab a taxi
I just
from
bought
the
some
garage if you
properties.
feel like
I think
jumping
I
in.
bought the taxi cab. Ugh. What? Later.
On Capitol Hill, you were instrumental in pushing through a bill allowing the manufacture and sale of giggle cream, a dessert with potential lethal consequences.
Not true. Only 23 people have died, and several of them probably deserved it.
So, with people being set such a bad example by big business, how are they supposed to respect each other, to act safely in society? And how are they policed by a demoralized and underfunded police force?
Well, I'm afraid that's apparently quite a difficult question, but my solution is easy. I'm gonna talk for a long time about a subject not in any way related, and pretty soon people will forget all about it.
Oh, I
I'll
thought I was
remind
gonna
people that I have a great haircut.
flip,
And
but
under my
no.
stewardship, Vice City has had on average 15% better weather than before, while crime rates only go up if you don't turn the graph upside down. Turn it upside down, and they have halved under me, Alex Shrub. Vote Shrub for president and you'll have a friendly face in the White House. A man you
I
can
need
trust.
help. It's really
A
bad.
local
Oh, no,
man
never
who
mind.
likes golf and
Oh,
laughing
100.
and
Okay,
photo
okay, cool.
opportunities at your store or place of
Now it's the
business.
time.
Just send me a
Now
letter.
to
I'll
find
send
that
you an
warehouse.
automated photocopied response. We call it democracy, and that's where the money goes.
Just a
Yo,
minute.
don't interrupt. Let me finish.
But you're not-
And this man won't
Here
let
it
me
is.
speak. You, Shorty, shut up and let me speak.
Oh, dang it. Well,
But at least with me in charge, you know I look good.
for
and
the
I have a
meantime,
very
let's
supercilious manner.
do some
Besides
missions
which,
on
I've been
the
abroad and I
properties.
prefer it here because I'm a man of the people.
Damn it.
Vote Shrub. You'll get richer and you won't feel guilty about it.
Can you play basketball? What?
I go down smooth as a go.
Oh no. What did I get? What the fuck? Wow.
Swamp and a marsh. Guys who don't know the first thing about the legality of marrying within the family. That's why we need a river. People, I'm telling you, pick up your spades, go into your garden, start digging.
Where's the missions? Do I have to get on the truck? I guess so.
Pressing
Use
issues with
this
me,
to
Maurice
distribute
Chavez,
Cherry Poppers
presiding
product
over
around
some of
Vice
the least
City.
informed debate on the radio.
Aye.
In this episode of Pressing the Issue, we had Alex Shrub, Callum Crayshaw, and John Florida Hickory discussing safety. I guess you've all got to make up your own minds. Should we be as wet as fish or a corrupt money-grabbing thief? Gentlemen, I feel we really got somewhere, and that Vice City and people everywhere know a lot more than they did before we began. And now, over to Jonathan and Melissa to talk to you about public radio in your area.
You're listening to VCPR, the radio station for disoriented and unrealistic college professors who wear fuzzy sweaters and find everything
Gotta find
terribly interesting. I'm Michelle Montanius.
And
People, I
I'm Jonathan
guess.
Freeloader. Public radio is very important. You may have heard my recent hour-long story about my hike in the park.
That was fascinating and very important for everyone, even the blind. Play a selection, Jonathan.
I think this is the part where I came to the big tree.
I almost felt like I was there. You won't get this kind of nauseating detail on commercial radio. VCPR is 100% commercial free. Absolutely nothing interrupts your enjoyment of our fine programming and ability to tackle the important things.
Oh God! What the hell?
You trying me, man?
Dick.
Go shower with the guys.
And interest-free. Donate your money now. Let's get back to pressing issues.
Thank you, guys. So,
Oh, come on.
we're back on pressing issues. Just one of many fine shows you'll hear if you have the patience to listen to public radio. Although thanks to the many awards we have won, Pressing Issues has extended...
Oh, I can't do the mission while
I
wanted.
I'm your very
Great.
host, Maurice Chavez. A man
Just
climbing
great.
the broadcasting ladder at a rate of 6 knots. 6 years ago, I was a clown. And now, I'm a success. Think about it. Imagine where I could be in 10 years.
Damn
I
it.
could achieve anything. Anyway, morality. What is it? Why do we need it? Our ancestors, shortly after discovering fire, built tools to beat each other over the head and discover how to make meat to celebrate with afterwards. Then Columbus came over, shut down the Pilgrim discourse. Why? All very confusing if you ask me. And you did. And I asked myself, that is
Fix
a
me up.
perfect subject for
Come on,
a
come on, come on.
region-wide discussion show. Which
I got
is
some
very
ice
lucky
creams to
because
do.
I happen to host one. To discuss the subject of morality, we have firebrand preacher Pastor Richards, the head of the Pastor Richards Salvation Statue Organization, a group which plans to raise enough money to build a statue of Pastor Richards himself. We also have John Brown, leader of Moms Against Popular Culture, or MAPC. Or is it MAPS? MAPK? I don't know. We're deep in acronym hell right now, or is it purgatory?
Do I have to like
Finally,
get
we have
back in? Oh,
author
God.
of the book As
Hold
Nature
on.
Intended. He's the editor
Did I get
of
another
Vice City's
one?
Nature is News,
Or, like, what the
and
fuck?
he's working feverishly.
Naked back
Yeah, I gotta
It's my right
fucking
as a
do that
person.
again.
Yes. Let's start with the obvious, yes? Is it moral to be naked?
Yes! You can't stop me.
Well, I'm a mother, so I have to deal with this issue every day. My adorable kids have learned that it's wrong to be naked. When it's bath time, they know to put on a bathing costume. That's also the reason there are no mirrors in my house. Nudity leads to bad, naughty things.
Maurice, if I may interrupt, I haven't worn clothes since 1982. Clothes are seriously unnatural. Didn't you guys learn anything from the 60s? I had a revelation when I was in
come
ballet
on.
in Germany. I'd always felt very constricted. Then it hit me like a slippery fish. Clothes are plain wrong. When you're born, you're not wearing any clothes. When you die, you're not wearing any clothes.
I'm going to have to interrupt you there. What if you die at work? What
Come
if
on,
an
come
enormous piece of
on.
machinery falls on you while you're working?
Clothes lead to immorality. Nudity stops people from fighting. Have you seen an issue of National Geographic lately? People around the world are nude. You don't want to shoot a machine gun or a howitzer or a flamethrower if you're naked. It could burn or scald in quite a personal fashion, quite frankly. Have you been to the zoo? Animals are naked. If everyone were naked, there'd be no war. Everyone's complaining about crime and the theft of cars in the city. No one's ever stolen my car. No one's ever pickpocketed me. They've never even tried.
That's because you're a degenerate loony.
If the police were naked, it would set a great example to everyone. You can direct traffic and eat donuts entirely rebuffed.
Maurice, this kind of immoral behavior is exactly why I'm building the Pastor Richard Salvation statue. Noah had an ark, Texans had the Alamo, and I am building a highly fortified structure in my image. Simple. This 50-story statue will be able to deflect alpha, gamma, and beta radiation. The day is coming, and coming soon, where the artificial suns will rain down to punish the degenerates of this city. But you can save yourself. The Pastor Richard Salvation statue will be a completely self-sufficient community. We have canned food rations, private living quarters, and enough supplies to survive happily the predicted 40,000 years of nuclear winter. In Phase 2, and with funding from NASA, we will equip this massive statue
Who
with
wants-
rockets. So when the poopy hits the proverbial fan, we will load up the statue with all of the people who have saved themselves through generous donations, blast into space, and colonize Saturn with a race of morally correct, affluent people ruled by me.
Will there be naked people?
No, turd brain. It's morally corrupt people
Oh,
like
come
you
on.
we're shielding ourselves from. Liberals, degenerates, the Welsh. They're the ones responsible for the nightmare Vice City is today. The crime in the streets, the parties, the children born out of wedlock to a future of hopelessness. Anyone who does not agree with me is mentally sick and should be shot, I'm afraid to say.
Seriously,
We
I
need
gotta
build a
want to
place
start
escape
already?
These transgressions.
Dude.
Whew. That's extreme stuff, Pastor. But we'll leave amateur eugenics for a minute and ask our other panelists. Jan, you're a mom, so you know everything. What is your thought on all this? And do you think Pastor Richard stole his ideas from a movie or book?
Well, yes, I am a mom. My kids are very special. So special, they go to special classes. Now, I teach my kids history to give them perspective. Last night I was telling them about how Magellan sailed around the Strait of Magellan and met some friendly natives that gave him supplies. Then he had to kill all of them.
Come on,
That's
baby.
an important lesson about
Come on,
life.
fatty.
If you look at nature,
Come on,
you'll
lady.
see many
I know you
species
want
that
some.
eat their children.
Oh God! Fuck!
Okay, Euro, no problem.
Tommy Vercetti is an innocent man.
Come on. Is there any, like, point?
You got insurance, so don't be a prick.
At history and biology and working out what's best for my kids and screw anyone else. That's what this country's all about. I mean, I saw the hippies. What a load of claptrap. What's your kid gonna do at a school with a name like Moonbeam or Wave or Horseradish or whatever they call them? How can you take your kid to a Little League game when you live in a communal farm growing drugs? It's awful. And that's what my life is about. Looking down on others.
Yes, I think I...
VIP. Let's see.
Okay, we got a high-class fare needs picking up from Starfish Island. Any takers?
Tommy here, I'll take it.
Let's go.
For someone that needs help is to tell them to help themselves. That builds moral character.
Pick up the
Morality,
VIP on
Maurice.
Starfish
There's
Island.
not much left in this city. Every time a culture has taken on the doctrine of helping your fellow man, we get thrown into the dark ages. Look at Russia. They keep trying to help each other out, extend a hand to a neighbor, and guess what? Every 10 years, someone's invading, burning down
Oh
their
my God,
homes,
dude, you're
and
leaving
taking
me
their
with, like,
toilet
no
paper.
fucking time.
Napoleon, Stalin, Attila
What the
Hun,
fuck?
all of them. After you read my book, you will understand. I may have been born in the sea, but I'm no dummy.
Okay, I could make it.
Being naked?
Yes, so
Fucking
there,
VIP.
Keep your hair on and calm down, please, my friend. Divorce rates are up. Standardized test scores are down. Vampire sightings at the mall. Can the family be saved?
Taxi for VIP. Motherfucker.
Married. Jan, over to you.
Well, since I'm a happily married mother, I know the family unit is the basis of all society. Now, even when my husband is working late or away on an extended business trip to Hawaii with secretary, I understand just
God
how
damn it.
important
Ah.
the family unit is in life. He's working hard, so I can
Come
get
on.
another station wagon with even more wood on it.
Go on. Tell me more about your family.
Well, I like to compare it to nature. After all, it is one planet, even if we do just want to maim and kill each other, especially me. Now, look at sharks and sandworms. And one of my hobbies besides making
God
movies
damn
and
it.
criticizing people is biology.
Get back here.
You learn so much
Motherfucker.
from nature. People these days, they don't grow their own food. They can barely get out of their recliners and make it to the supermarket. I tell you, there is nothing super about that place. Now, kids these days don't know how to preserve and can their own food. Now, no wonder all they want to do is play video games or hang out with their friends. What is it, the Degeneratron?
Ah, come on. Fucking really.
Ever catch any criminals?
Imagine a flabby guy with a ponytail and a nasty rash. You'll get the picture.
Imagine what
Fuck, they're almost
Anyway, what was I saying?
at the
You
destination.
were discussing the Degenatron, which I understand is a games machine. Then you swore.
I'm sorry, it makes me so mad. I mean, what I heard my son, Patrick,
God damn it.
the third, I heard him using slang words in the house the other day. Rad and cool and stick it. I mean, I beat him to within an inch of his life, and he will never make that mistake again. America should be spoken properly.
What?
Motherfucker.
Okay.
chapter 45 of my book, I talk about how being selfish is a virtue. The best thing you can do for someone that needs help is to tell them to help themselves. That builds moral character. Morality, Maurice. There's not much left in this city. Every time a culture has taken on the doctrine of helping your fellow man, we get thrown into the dark ages. Look at Russia. They keep trying to help each other out, extend a hand to a neighbor, and guess what? Every 10 years, someone's invading, burning down their homes, and taking their toilet paper. Napoleon, Stalin, Attila the Hun, all of them. After you read my book, you will understand. I may have been born in the sea, but I'm no dummy.
Are we gonna talk about being naked?
Yeah, soon, Barry. Keep your hair on and calm down, please, my friend. Divorce rates are up. Standardized test scores are down. Vampire sightings at the mall.
Oh, hopefully I could do this again.
Or to put...
This is my fare. Back off, asshole.
Already married. Jan, over to you.
Well, since I'm a happily married mother, I know the family unit is the basis of all society. Even when my husband is working late or...
Move along, son.
No fucking way. Oh my fucking god, dude.
Okay.
Man, fuck the VIP.
If you read chapter 45 of my book, I talk about how being selfish is a virtue. The best thing you can do for someone that needs help is to tell them to help themselves. That builds moral character. Morality, Maurice. There's not much left in this city. Every time a culture has taken on
come on.
helping your fellow man, we get thrown into the dark age. Look at Russia. They keep trying to help each other
Man,
out.
fuck this VIP.
Extend a hand to a neighbor, and guess what? Every 10 years, someone's invading, burning down their homes, and taking their toilet paper. Napoleon, Stalin, Attila the Hun, all of them.
What the
After
fuck?
you read my book, you will understand.
That van
I may
just-
have been born in the sea,
Ugh.
but I'm no dummy.
Are we gonna talk about being naked?
Yeah, soon, Barry. Keep your hair on and calm down, please, my friend. Divorce rates are up. Standardized test scores are down. Vampire sightings at the mall. Can the family be safe?
This is my fare. Back off, asshole.
We weren't already married. Jan, over to you.
Well, since I'm a happily married mother, I know the family unit is the basis of all society. Even when my husband is working late or away on an extended business trip to Hawaii with his secretary,
Call the lawyer. Take it easy, officer. You got me.
10 minutes alone with this ass.
Okay.
Chapter 45 of my book, I talk about how being selfish is a virtue. The best thing you can do for someone that needs help is to tell them to help themselves. That builds moral character. Morality, Maurice. There's not much left in this city. Every time a culture has taken on the doctrine of helping your fellow man, we get thrown into the dark ages. Look at Russia. They keep trying to help each other out, extend a hand to a neighbor, and guess what? Every 10 years, someone's invading, burning down their homes, and taking their toilet paper. Napoleon, Stalin, Attila the Hun, all of them. After you read my book, you will understand. I may have been born in the sea, but I'm no dummy.
Are we gonna talk about being naked?
Yeah, soon, Barry. Keep your hair on and calm down, please, my friend. Divorce rates are up. Standardized test scores are down.
Oh my
Vampire
god.
sightings
Fuck this VIP
My
guy.
fare. Back off, asshole.
Fuck this taxi guy. Oh my god.
We're meant to be monogamous. Why weren't we born already married? Jan, over to you.
well, since I'm a happily married mother, I know the family unit is the basis of all society. Even when my husband is working late or away on an extended business trip to Hawaii with his secretary, I understand just how important the family unit is in life. He's working hard so I can get another station wagon with even more wood on it.
Go on. Tell me more about your family.
Well, I like to be a teenager.
The freaking truck. Oh my god.
Even if we do just
Freaking
want to
truck
name
that took me
each
to.
other, especially me. Now look at sharks and sandworms.
Fuck.
One of my hobbies, besides making babies and criticizing people, is biology. You learn so much from nature. People these days, they don't grow their own food. They can barely get out of their recliners and make it to the supermarket. I tell you, there is nothing super about that place. Now, kids these days don't know how to preserve and can their own food. Now, no wonder all they want to do is play video games or hang out with their friends. What is it, the Degeneratron? What a crock of shit.
Hey, watch your language. This is radio. We have regulations about that. Come on, get in, quick.
Okay, just please, don't hurt me.
Fucking dickhead.
With a ponytail and a nasty rash. You'll get the picture.
Imagine one. I married one. Anyway, what was I saying?
He's not coming after me. What the
You were
fuck?
discussing the Degenatron, which I understand is a
You're lucky that I
machine.
don't have
Then
any
you
like,
swore.
I'm sorry.
machine
it
guns,
makes
'cause
me
honestly,
so
I would've
mad.
taken you out.
I mean, what
You
I
and your
heard my
stupid
son,
fucking
Patrick
taxi.
the third, I heard him using slang words in the house the other day. Rad and cool and stick it. I mean, I beat him to within an inch of his life, and he will never make that mistake again.
The fuck?
Americans should be spoken properly.
What?
No, don't interrupt me. I've got children, you know. Please. This is really important. It's about the family. Look. Nobody knows how to cook anymore. No.
Yeah. 1,000. Nice.
Useful information. Oh, sure, I was a little nervous at first, but he put me in a room with a fork and a fat sow and told me he'd be back in an hour for some fat back and hog gels. As a mother, I'm proud to say I throttled the life out of that little piggy. I did it for my family, and I'll do it again. Feeding the family is my job as a mother. Daddy earns money and goes away with his secretary, and Mommy provides dinner and keeps a brave face on things, even though her heart is breaking. Where are my pills?
You look like you've got something to say.
I agree.
Go play with the traffic.
I need a car. God damn it. No, not that one.
My book, he that gambles his money away is a fool, but he who believes in me will go to spend eternity in space with other affluent, well-to-do people. It's that simple. Do what I say and you won't have to think for yourself.
Oh, but I think it is, Pastor. We look around. Nudie clubs, discos, drinking. Do people want to be moral? Can you legislate morality? Can we tell people how to live their lives?
Absolutely.
Oh, come on.
Yes, of course I can. Just look at
I
Prohibition
need
or the Cultural Revolution in China.
I need to get out of
We
here. Where the
can
fuck
learn
is
a
the
lot
exit?
From history. Chairman Mao or Stalin, they purged their lands of degenerates and intellectuals, the scum of the earth in my book. And look at the great
this thing
societies they built.
sucks.
People want to
But
be
at least it's
told
helping me
how
get
to
away.
act. And most people are idiots, and that's exactly who my teachings appeal to. This lawless, permissive society has no boundaries, and without boundaries, how do you know where the limits are? You have to know what's good, what's evil. You need someone to tell you so. Single moms have obese kids, it's a fact, while rich people have a lot of guilt unnecessarily, in my opinion.
I agree. I don't think these people understand just how hard it is to potty train. You have to give a treat when Precious makes a poopy. My kids are big boned, and they eat prunes every day. But that's what's wrong with this country. All of this emphasis on being thin and healthy. When my children are hungry, I hand them a spear and send them out to the park to catch their own food. They're learning how to be self-sufficient. Yesterday, my youngest, Jono, killed a...
Get out of the car now. I need it. What the hell?
Before we hear about any more criminal acts against government employees, you're listening to Pressing Issues. Morality is the subject at hand. Let's explain exactly how free radio without commercial breaks works.
Okay. Oh god.
You're listening to VCPR. Finally, a
radio station for teachers and librarians. You've been enjoying pressing issues, but as is normal, you can't listen to an hour's worth of programming on this station without us begging for money. It's the bi-daily begathon here on VCPR, where we hold your favorite shows hostage until you pony up some cash.
You know what's so great about VCPR? It's like a shining torch of cultural enlightenment for Vice City. In these times of darkness, when the hordes are so uneducated they can barely understand multi-syllabic phrases like "Clean my shoes better, Marissa," or "I'll report you to the IRS," or dialectical materialism. Isn't it pleasant to have a patronizing voice on the radio?
That's right, Michelle. With the way things are going under Reagan, at any moment the unwashed Huns from the Midwest could descend upon Vice City.
Well, guys, I'm going to leave it off here. If you like the video, leave a like, comment, share, and subscribe if you're new. Follow me on social media. The link to them are in the description below. Until then, keep on watching and keep on rocking.
Tonight, if I am sad tonight, I don't have a job.